Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft. Now, you may notice I didn't start off on the other screen, and I have this back open. See that book down there, over there? It's marked as already read. That is because I've just read it, and this buff has been reset. That's because I just recorded it a bit before I started this recording, and I really wasn't happy with it. I ended up getting a bit political, you'll see why when I start reading this. And I just started feeling a bit awkward about my recording, and as such decided, you know what? It's like, I'll start again. Basically, this is what I got political. I started like, whenever I see stuff like that, I roll my eyes because I've just seen so much bollocks being spewed. It's just an inherent thing. It's like with sexism. I roll my eyes when I hear about that because people were claiming an inanimate object was somehow sexist and oppressing women. Air conditioning, in this case. Maybe they didn't use the word oppressing, but that when these people start talking, sexism is oppression. It can they are indisconnectably linked. I can't think of the correct word for it. It can't be sexism unless it's oppressing. So yeah. That's how they always make it seem, anyway. I've seen plenty of others. And I apologize if you don't like me getting political in my videos. Just want to, say my piece. But keep it to a minimum. That's why I've done 2 takes of this so far. The first thing was for a different reason. I fucked up in my wording, and it was just easier to start again than anything else. Anyway, as the politics and rivalries of the 7 human nations waxed and waned, the Guardians kept its constant vigil against chaos. There were many Guardians over the years, but only one ever held the magical powers of Terrasfall at any given time. One of the last Guardians of the Age distinguished herself as a mighty warrior against the Shadow. Agwyn, a fiery human girl, won the approbation of the Order and was given the mantle of guardianship. Agwyn vigorously worked to hunt down and eradicate demons wherever she found them, but she often questioned the authority of the male-dominated council of Terrasfall. She believed that the ancient elves and the elderly men who presided over the council were far too rigid in their thinking, and not far-sighted enough to put a decisive end to the conflict against chaos. Impatient with lengthy discussion and debate, she yearned to prove herself worthy to her peers and superiors. As a result, frequently chose valor over wisdom in crucial situations. As her mastery over the cosmic power of Terrasfall grew, Agwyn became aware of a number of powerful demons that stalked to the icy northern continent of Northrend. Traveling to the distant north, Agwyn tracked the demons into the mountains. There, she found that the demons were hunting one of the last surviving dragonflights and draining the ancient creatures of their innate magic. The mighty dragons who had fled from the ever-advancing march of mortal societies found themselves too evenly matched against the dark magics of the Legion. Agwyn confronted the demons, and with help from the noble dragons, eradicated them. Yet, as the last demon was banished from the mortal world, a great storm erupted throughout the north. An enormous dark visage appeared in the sky above Northrend. Sergeris, the Demon King and Lord of the Burning Legion, appeared before Agwyn and bristled with hellish energy. He informed the young Guardian that the time of Terrasfall was about to come to an end, and that the world would soon bow before the onslaught of the Legion. It was certainly nice of him to give her a heads up. The proud Agwyn, believing herself to be a match for the menacing god, unleashed her powers against Sergeris' avatar. With disconcerting ease, Agwyn battered the demon lord with her powers, and succeeded in killing his physical shell. Fearing that Sergeris' spirit would linger on, Agwyn locked the ruined husk of his body within one of the ancient halls of Kalimdor that had been blasted to the bottom of the sea when the Well of Eternity collapsed. The tomb of Sergeris. You know the thing in Broken Isles? Yeah. Agwyn would never know that she'd done exactly as Sergeris had planned. She had inadvertently sealed the fated mortal world, for Sergeris at the time of his corporeal death had transferred his spirit into Agwyn's weakened body. Unbeknownst to the young Guardian, Sergeris would remain cloaked within the darkest recesses of her soul for many long years. That's in reference to Medivh being possessed by Sergeris. So that talk of foul madness in the Legion Let's Play. That demon's talking bollocks. Same with the movie. He wasn't being corrupted by the fellow. No, no, he was being corrupted by the fact that he's a demon inside him since birth, since conception. By the time this comes out, the Legion thing won't be out. I have to go get about to naming and uploading more vids, and that Fell Madness thing is like 350 onwards. It's one of those videos after 350. And I'm current, as of time of recording this, I'm only on 145. Really need to get up a few other the rest of the videos up though, because I haven't had any up for the last few days because of I was meant to upload, but then then I overslept and just haven't been able to get anything up. I just haven't had a chance to get anything else. Just haven't had a chance to get anything up. Thank you, brother. You've done Selma and I a great service, and I won't. And I promise that it won't soon be forgotten. I don't have much money, but you're welcome to what I do have. Disappointing. I cannot pickpocket the gore tusk. Okay, I need to go hunt a few flesh rippers. Also curious, is the Demon Hunter camp from over here gone? I presume so. It's during the Legion pre-patch, for those who don't know. There is a Demon Hunter camp right over here. Like right here. Seems to be gone. Who knows, maybe we'll be back. In 7.2, there's going to be demon invasions. Don't know where they're going to be though. You think someone would have, cleaned that up by now? It just, I don't know, spinny land chunks, spinny tree chunks, just seems concerning. Don't know about you, but it would worry the fuck out of me.
I'm out of range.
Really? Do you have to fly that close to the enemy?
I need to get closer.
Okay, there. Oh, duh!
It's too far away.
Blast it. Just kill this quickly, then you. Probably shouldn't lose during combat, but none of these are exactly threats to me. I'm only like 2 levels higher than them. Let's change the title. Bloodsail Admiral Harenger. Damn it. Didn't mean to aggro this guy. Okay, apparently there's a good concentration of buzzards over this way. Who knows how accurate this is though? I remember on a few cases of recording these alts where it was actually rather inaccurate.
It's too far away.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you. We'll go take out the young flesh ripper. And yeah, that is the dot. Okay. Just, like I said, it's been a while since I played, so I'm a bit tired and a bit rusty. Here's Voltros. What name? That energy better not arc to me. Got a bird to eye gouge. There we go. Ooh, green pants. No. We'll take these down, then we'll go and deal with the harvest golems. Wait, they did. No. They detected me. I thought it was cloaked, and it wouldn't be. Maybe I got too close or something. Like if you run at them head on while too close, they will detect you.
It's too far away.
Oh, god damn, I'm tired. Someone was claiming that in Final Fantasy XIV, the racial differences between the character classes actually does matter. I don't know if that's true. I wonder if it is. As far as I know, in WoW, the racial differences don't matter. Also, it's so weird saying racial difference, because like in real life, when you talk about racial difference, you mean pigmentation of skin, and well, that's typically what people mean by race. And you know, like the person's heritage kind of thing. You know, English. Well, sorry, I'm just wondering, did I flub that line there? Like, did it make sense? But yeah, it's basically, you know, they're talking about the person's genetic heritage, while as in, like, where in the world their ancestors are from and whatnot. While if you're talking about in a fantasy game, they're talking like human, elf, troll, alien, space goat. You know? Panda person. Like there's there's a fair bit of a difference. Okay, let's see. What can you do? Reaping blows, chops, slices, and minces your enemies in 5 seconds. Fires the rocket boosters and the overloaded harvest golem, increasing its move speed by 100% for 5 seconds, and running over anything that gets in its path. And that's channeled. Presumably, you can't just keep moving while doing it. Yeah, you can. Okay. Not entirely sure. Let's move. Well, anyway, what I was going to say was I wasn't entirely sure if what was, you know, that slashy thing going on was to do with the reaping bows thing, even though it said it couldn't work while moving, or was it to do with the chargey thing? But it's relating to charge thing. Ooh, excuse me. Also, the unbound cyclones are apparently targetable and have a health bar. God damn, there's a ton here. Thankfully, none of these are actually that burly. But if they were, they'll probably be a threat. We'll just gather them up and start slicing them down. You know, that really isn't that great of an attack, in all honesty. We'll just slice. Actually, there's no point in using that attack. You get this back not long after you've finished. So there's no point in not using it. It is a vastly superior attack. Yeah. It's more worthwhile to use this than anything else. Though that looks awfully janky. Damn it. I was hoping it would at least take down this one last one. But it did well enough. So now we'll just head on back and turn in these 2 quests. When it's dealing with Colonel Sanders' quest there, we'll get around to that at some stage. It actually worked. It's incredible, Harenger. Hopefully that takes care of the harvest golem problem here in Westfall.
Be careful.
Probably not.
Can I help you?
Any favorite text? No. The food will be ready as soon as all the ingredients. Hurry. Bless your heart, dear. These poor orphans haven't had a hot meal in days. It looks like we'll have more. It looks like we'll have enough left over to feed many more of the homeless of Westfall.
See you around.
Thank you, Harenger. Your kindness will not be forgotten. Dinner's ready, come and get it. I'm so happy, thank you Mama, and thank you Harenger. Orphan cries, yay for Harenger. And for some reason there's a bit of bread, carrot and fish floating in that. Did she even use the ingredients I gave her?
Greetings.
You have our thanks. It's been many years since anyone has offered to lend us aid, Harenger. Had you not come along, we might have not made it through the coming winter. You have proven yourself to be a selfless individual, a person we can trust. I only wish we had something of value to offer you. While I have no information to assist you in your crusade to bring the Furbrow's murderer to justice, perhaps my wife can help. Speak to someone inside, and she'll tell you what you need to know before you leave.
Go with water, friend.
Well met.
Of course, dear. Our little girl works at Sentinel Hill, and is very close with the homeless of Westfall. Perhaps she's overheard something. Before you go, let me wrap up the Westfall stew, and tell you a bit about our dear little girl. About 4 years ago, in the dead of night, a little girl walked right into our farmhouse and collapsed on the floor. Nobody had a clue as to her identity. The poor little thing had no recollection of who she was or where she came from. A truly lost soul. Soon after, we had adopted a little girl, named her Hope, for that is what she represented. She is now a young lady, caring for the destitute and homeless of Westfall. Take my Westfall stew to her at Sentinel Hill. It's out of here.
Have a good one.
She goes on about how it's hers, though I swear it's actually the dead people up here who actually created it. Or at least they're the ones that you originally get it off of in classic WoW. I swear that's the case. Like they're the ones who like give some to you to pass on to them in relation to the stew, and now since they're dead, she's claiming she created it, kind of thing. Absolutely no transients, no exceptions. Well, they certainly got nice gear. I have to say, it looks quite nice. Okay, so we just have to head on up the hill. It's been a while since I was here at Westfall. It was around the time of the Legion pre-patch. I had to fend off some demons that were attacking. Wonder if that's gonna happen again. Like, I know there's the Legion, I said in 7.2 there's gonna be the demon invasions, but are they gonna be the same type as what we had to deal with before? Ooh, excuse me. I remember another YouTuber was saying that the correct spelling of Tor is T-O-R, and the way he said it, pronounced it, made it sound like a tour, like as in school tour. Don't know if it's accurate, but yeah. Rip Snarl. You have our full cooperation, Lieutenant. The Furrow were good people. Your deaths will not go unpunished. That's good to hear, Marshal. While Harenger has brought the perpetrators to justice, the ringleader's still on the loose. Perhaps with the aid of Westfall Brigade, we'll finally be able to solve this case. Might I ask, what's with the Worgen in the stocks? Recall this beast slaughtering sheep in the countryside. He is unrepentant and easily agitated. Keep your distance, Lieutenant. When I break out of these stocks, I'm gonna rip out your heart and devour it whole. Wow, the Marshal wasn't kidding. But is your bark worse than your bite? I would have loved if he was just like, I'm so gonna kill you, or, you know, actually expressed something at that, you know, terrible line. But anyway, when the Legion pre-patch rolled around, this guy got a further update. Pre-Cataclysm, he was just, he didn't have this fancy outfit, really cool shoulder. He didn't have that. He was grain stout mantle, but he was, not Marshal, you know? He's a few steps down. He achieved the rank of Marshal because of his Northrend campaign.